Hey Savvy Creative Girls! Today with all of my friends at favecrafts.com, we're going to show you how to upcycle an old shirt into an awesome ombre tote bag. So let's get started. So I'm pretty sure that you've gone through your closet, of course, it's our best friend, and you have those shirts that you're never going to wear. They keep going back and back and back. Finally, they're at the end of your closet. Well, today we're going to bring them to the front because we're going to take one of those and upcycle them. So today I want you to go in your closet and find a shirt that you're probably never going to wear, and we're going to create with them. So I really like this shirt. It would make an awesome tote, but I'm going to save that for another day because this shirt I am never going to wear. Just period. I'm never going to wear this. So let's upcycle this into an ombre tote. Let's get creative. So the only tool you're going to need for this part is just a simple pair of scissors. So you're going to take that shirt that you picked out of your closet, and this is a medium-sized t-shirt. I just want to remind you guys that the size of the t-shirt is going to determine the size of your tote. So this one's going to be about medium length. So once you've determined that, you're going to go ahead and start to cut. So the first thing that I did was I cut the neck of the shirt into a V shape, as you can see here. So just simply take your scissors and cut that out and then put that aside. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut the sleeves off of the shirt. Again, just cut, 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 cut. You want to cut both sides, and don't throw these away because we are going to use them. So take both sides and just put them to the side. And I did cut off a little bit more, as you can see here, so I had longer straps. So just cut a little bit more off of each side, and this is what you're going to end up with. Kind of looks silly right now, but I promise it's going to look awesome. So you're going to take this, it's going to look like that, and we are going to go dye this. So let's go into the kitchen and let's get started. So keep in mind when you are using liquid dye that you should be using 100% cotton. It is the best way to get all of the color out of your the color that you're using. So today I'm using a 50% polyester, 50% cotton. So let's see what happens. The first thing you want to do for your steps for dyeing is you want to get a bucket and you want to fill the bucket with hot water. Okay, so once you fill the bucket with hot water, the next thing you want to do is, before you start putting anything in, is you do want to take a plastic bag and some rubber bands and simply place it over the part that you don't want to get dye on for the ombre effect. So make sure it's wrapped tight and set that aside for just one moment. And if you want to use some gloves, it's probably the best idea. So I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on. Okay, so we're going to start with some salt. You want to take about a cup of salt and simply just pour it into the bucket. And then your dye, today I'm going to use hot pink, and I'm going to pour half of the dye into the bucket. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to take my mixing stick and just mix it all together. Okay, so once you have that all mixed together, you put this aside. You're going to take your shirt and simply dip it into the bucket of dye. So you want to let that sit in the dye for about 15 minutes. So once you let that sit in the dye for about 15 minutes, you're going to want to go ahead and pull out the shirts, and I'm going to hang It's a little bit over, so I just want to dye the bottom half a little bit more for the ombre effect. So I'm going to take the rest of the liquid dye and just go ahead and pour it in there. Okay. And then again, I'm going to take my mixer, mix it around, and leave that in for about 15 minutes. So once you let the second half of the dye sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to go ahead and rinse it off really, really good, and you want to hang it to dry. Probably overnight is best. So I've let the shirt completely dry overnight. The next thing we're going to do is take the shirt and inside it out. And we're going to take some tape, peel and stick tape. As you can see, I already put some down on the first line above the hem. And the next thing I'm going to do is just place this along the top. You're going to start at the edge, way over here. Try to line it up as nice as you can. And simply place it on. I'm going to cut it off. And you want to make sure that you push it down as hard as you can so it's sticky, sticky, sticky on there. And then we're just going to peel it off. So now that I've peeled the paper backing off, I'm going to simply place this, start at the corner of the t-shirt, and you're going to place this edge to the top of the second edge very carefully. Just press down, smooth it out, and you have yourself a tote. So you're going to take the tote and inside it out. Wow, look how fun that is. Just make sure the bottom is all out and straight, and you have yourself a new ombre tote made out of t-shirts. I think I'm ready for the beach. Are you ready for the beach? And last thing is the scraps that we have from the very beginning for the actual shirt. You can cut them apart and make them cute little accents for your tote as well. So with all my friends at favecrafts.com, I'm Savannah Starr, and thank you so much for watching. Mwah.